In this video, we will discuss about oversubscription and undersubscription of shares and some more general entries regarding issue of shares at premium amounts. Now, we will only be learning the general entries. What will be the general entries when shares are oversubscribed? Oversubscribed means the number, the application for the shares received is more than the number of shares that the company has issued. Where the number of application received is more than the number of shares issued by the company. This is oversubscription. And what will happen if oversubscription happens? Let us see oversubscription, how the general entries will be passed in case of oversubscription. In example, we will be discussing an imaginary, you can say a company has issued, you can say 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each. Assuming 1,000 shares of rupees 10 each the company has issued, and application money, the first installment which is paid for purchasing of the shares is known as application money. Say application money is rupees 2 per share. Means 2 per share will be, you can say, that will be paid, while the applicant, or you can say, well, anyone who is applying for the shares, they will be paying initially only 2 rupees per share. Rest of the money will be, you can say, it will be deposited in the bank later on whenever the company asks. Now suppose 10,000 shares have been issued of rupees 10 each and rupees 2 has been called. Assuming that application received is, say, 15,000 shares. Application received is for 15,000 shares. So what? This is a situation of oversubscription. Means the issued shares, the application is more than the issued shares. This is the application. 15,000 shares have been applied for and only 10,000 issued. So it is an oversubscription. Now what will happen? Let us see the very first general entry. When shares are issued and application money is received, bank account debit to share application account. This is the general entry. To share application account. Now 10,000 and 2 rupees per application will be, 15,000 is the application number of applications, and 2 rupees per share means 30,000 will be received by the company. 30,000 will be received. Now the remaining, what will happen? The remaining amount. There are various ways in how the remaining amount can be adjusted. One scenario is C. Share application account debit. Share application account debit to share capital account. One more important point regarding this general entry is that the company cannot allot more shares than number of shares which it has issued, even if it has received more application. Means the company cannot allot more than 10,000 shares, even if the company has received application for 15,000. Means only the number of shares which has been issued, only that much can be allotted, more than that cannot be allotted. So one situation is that only the 10,000 application for 10,000 shares will be accepted, and rest of the money will be, you can say, rest of the application will be rejected. Means if the rest of the application is rejected, their money will be completely refunded. Means application for 10,000 will be accepted, and for 15,000 extra application which the company has received, all the amount will be refunded. For this, the entry will be out of this 30,000. Out of this 30,000, 20,000 is 10,000 into 2. 20,000 will be transferred to share capital account, and for the remaining, you can pass 2 separate journal entries also, or one combined entry can also be done to bank account. Means for 5,000 shares, the 5,000 extra shares are there into 2. Means 10,000 money will be refunded. For this, to bank account 10,000 will be returned. This is share application money transferred to share capital account, and remaining applicant whose shares remaining amount has been refunded, whose application has been rejected. Means 5,000 shares applications were rejected, so 5,000 shares money will be refunded and entry will be to bank. Or separate entry, you can also call the separate entry for this will be C, share application account debit. Share application account debit 20,000 to share capital. To share capital 20,000. And separate entry for refund. Share application account debit. Share application account debit 10,000 to bank. To bank account. This will be the other entry for refund of the application money whose shares application were rejected. So this separate entry can be passed, or one combined entry can also be passed. This will be the share application account debit to share capital, then share application debit to bank. This is also separate entry. One combined entry will be share application account debit 30,000 to share capital 20,000 to bank 10,000. This is the combined general entry also we can pass. This is the first alternative wherein 10,000 application will be accepted and remaining 5,000 shares excess application, that will be, you can say, the applicant whose shares were rejected, they will be refunded the whole amount, that is full amount 10,000 will be refunded. Now there are various other alternatives are there. Let us see. This is the first application money. Let us leave it this general entry as this. The second option. Second option is that the company can go for pro rata allotment. Second option is that the company can go for pro rata allotment. This is pro rata allotment. Pro rata allotment means proportionate allotment. The company can go for pro rata allotment, that is proportionate allotment. In this situation, what will happen? That you have to find out the ratio of the applicant and the number of shares issued. The number of shares which has been applied and the numbers of shares which is issued. Now let us see, this is the ratio. 10,000, 15,000 and 10,000. This is the application and this is the issued shares. Application were 15,000, issued share were 10,000. Now 3 zeros removed from here, 3 zeros from here also. Now it is left 15, this is 10. Divided by 5. 5 2 are 10, 5 3 are 15. The ratio come to 3:2. Here the ratio is 3:2. So for every 3 application, 2 application will be accepted. Means for every 3 application, those who have applied for 3 shares, they will be allotted 2 shares. Those who have applied 6 shares, they will be allotted 4 shares. This is pro rata allotment or proportionate allotment. Means in proportion to whatever they have applied, similarly they will be issued the shares. Higher the application, more the allotment will be done. So those who have applied for 15 shares, they will be allotted 10 shares. Those who have applied for 3, they will be allotted 2 shares. Those who have applied for 6, they will be allotted 4 shares. In this way, applications will be accepted. Means no applicant will be rejected. Means no applicant will be rejected. At least some shares will be allotted to every applicant. At least some shares will be allotted to every applicant, but at least not. Actually, in this ratio it will be allotted 3:2. Means for every 3 applications, 2 will be accepted. Now what will happen in this case? Let us see. First of all, this is the share application money which will be received. The entry will be as it is. It will remain the same. Next is when pro rata allotment is done. See. Share application account debit. Share application account debit 30,000 to share capital account 20,000 to share allotment account 10,000. Now how and why this is done? Now this is a per rule also. If shares are allotted on pro rata basis and no application is rejected, If all the shareholders means all the applicants shares means application are accepted and pro rata allotment is made, that is proportionate allotment is made, then in this case the rule is that excess application money is transferred to share allotment account. The excess application money is transferred to share allotment account. One more thing which we have discussed, means I told you earlier also, that in this case here also I am saying that the share application money can be called full amount, the lump sum amount can be called in the very first installment itself. Means since the shares of ₹10 each, the full 10 rupees can be called at the time of application itself. But generally the company calls this money in installment, various installments. That I have discussed earlier also, that the first installment is known as application money. First installment is known as application money. Second installment is known as allotment. If any third installment is there, then third will be known as first call. If any other installment after third installment, if there is first installment is there, it will be called as second call. If there is only 4 installment. In 4 installment, all the money is to be called. Say 2 rupees, 2 rupees, 3 rupees, and 3 rupees. Total 10 rupees it is there. If 4th is the last installment, here you can see the total amount is 10. So 4th is the last installment. So instead of second call, we will be writing here second and final call. We will be writing here second because this is the final call. After this 4th call, there will be no further call because total 10 rupees, the shares are of ₹10 each and full 10 rupees has already been paid. So no more calling will be done from the shareholders because their full liability means full amount they have paid on the shares which they have held. So this is known as first installment, that is application, second allotment, third first call, and second is the 4th installment, that is second and final call. If there is any further installment, then this will be only called second call, and the third call will be known as third and final call. Means the 5th installment if there is, then it will be called as third and final call. Now the excess application money here, what is happening is, since there is pro rata allotment, means there is proportionate allotment. Application is 15,000 and issued shares is only 10,000. There is over subscription there. In this way, we have to find the ratio of the application which has been received and the number of shares which is issued, that is 15,000, 10,000 is there, and the ratio will come into 3:2, that is proportionate will be those who have applied for 3, they will be allotted 2, those who have applied for 15, they will be allotted 10 shares. This will be the allotment ratio. This will be allotted. Now there will be excess. Suppose those who have applied for 3, they will be allotted how many? 2 shares. So one shares excess application money will be there. So this excess application money is transferred to the share allotment. That is the next amount which will be, that is the next installment which we call. Here after application money, the next installment is allotment. So excess application money, if there is in this case out of 30,000, 20,000, that is 10,000 into 2 shares. 10,000 shares is issued, 2 is the application money, 20,000 will be transferred to share capital account, and the remaining balance will be transferred to the next installment, that will be allotment. So here the next installment is, that is after share application money. If there is excess money is left, it is transferred to share allotment account. So the excess money has been transferred to share allotment account. There is one more scenario can also be there. Let us see what will be the next scenario. Now the next scenario can be there. Some of the applicants means will not be allotted any share, some will be accepted in full, and some may be pro rata. Or simply saying, there is, let us assume only the third scenario, that is some applicant were allotted full shares and some were allotted pro rata. Some applicant were allotted full shares and some were allotted pro rata. Now what can be the scenario? Out of 8,000 applicant, 8,000 shares are allotted. Application 8,000 and allotted 8,000. Total applicant were 15,000. Total 15,000 is the application. Total 15,000 is the application. 8,000 application is there. 8,000 full allotment is there. For the remaining 7,000 application, allotment can be made only 2,000 because we can allot only 10,000 shares. Since already we have allotted 8,000, so only 2,000 can be allotted. And application, how many application are there? 7,000 is there. So if 8,000 application has been allotted in full, so remaining 7,000 will be allotted only 2,000. For 7,000 there will be pro rata, and for this 8,000 there will be, you can say, there is only application will be, you can say, pro rata is only for 7,000 and this is for full. Now see what will happen here is that, assuming one more thing is we have to assume here, let's say application, here the installment is called in suppose this fashion: first, second, third, fourth. First installment, that is application, second is allotment, third is first call, fourth is final, second is final call. 2 rupees, 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 3 rupees. Now let us see what will happen in this case. General entry will be share application account debit. Share application account debit. This debit will be for 30,000 to share capital account. Share capital 20,000 to share allotment account. To share allotment account to bank account. Now see what will happen. Out of this 7,000 application into 2 application money, total 14,000. The application money is for 8,000 application, full allotment is there. So entire application money of 8,000 will go to, means all the shares have been accepted in full. So entire application money of 8,000 will go to share capital. But for 7,000 shares, only 2,000 shares is accepted. For 7,000 application, 2,000 shares has been allotted only. So on 7,000 shares, how much money is received? 14,000. Shares allotted are 2,000. And application money is 2 per share. Means only 4,000 will be used. 2,000 into 2 application money. 10,000 will be left. 10,000 will be left. Secondly, just now I told you that excess application money is adjusted toward allotment. Excess application money is adjusted toward allotment. Now this 2,000 shares is there who have been allotted on pro rata basis. So their allotment money will be how much? 2 rupees is allotment money. So 2 rupees allotment money again. 2,000 into 2, 4,000. Out of this 10,000, 4,000 will be transferred to where? Allotment account. Remaining 6,000 is left. So this will be refunded. This will be refunded. So entry here will be 20,000 to share capital. For allotment 4,000 and 6,000 will be refunded to bank account. That will be the refund amount. Again you can see this application, applicant for 7,000 were allotted 2,000. So they have, how much they have paid? 7,000 into 2. Application is 2%. So they have paid 14,000. But application, only 2,000 application they have been allotted. Out of applicant is 2,000 is allotted. 2,000 into 2 application money. 4,000 will be used. So 10,000 will be left. Again, excess application money will be adjusted toward allotment. So allotment money is again 2 rupees per share. So 2,000 into 2 again 4,000 will be used for allotment. 4,000 again we are using for allotment. Again then also 6,000 is left. This 6,000 will be refunded. This is the rule that excess application money will be adjusted toward allotment, and if any excess is there after allotment it will be refunded. So there is 6,000 is still left after allotment. This 6,000 will be refunded also. But there is one more situation is there, wherein if in the question it is mentioned, even if it is not mentioned, first of all it is to be noted that even if it is not mentioned, that what will happen with regard to excess application money, Even if it is not mentioned, then also excess application money will be transferred to share allotment account. Now, since nothing was mentioned, that is why excess application money has been transferred to share allotment account. But if in the question it is mentioned that excess application money will be adjusted toward allotment and call. If it is mentioned that excess application money will be adjusted toward allotment and calls, then this 6,000 can further be used toward calls also, because still some money is to be paid on calls also. But since nothing was mentioned here, that is why we have refunded this 6,000. Otherwise, if it is mentioned in the question that excess application money will be adjusted toward allotment, so this is 6,000, this will be adjusted toward calls also, if it is mentioned. If not mentioned, then it will be excess application money after allotment will be refunded. That is why this 6,000 has been refunded. There can be one more situation wherein, this was the situation wherein some applicants were allotted full and some were allotted pro rata. Now, one situation can more be, one more situation can be there. Herein, you can say 4,000, 2,000 and 3,000 nil. Here the situation is that sum of this 8,000 has been given allotted 8,000, means full allotment. This 4,000 applicants were allotted 2,000, that is pro rata, and some were rejected, outright rejected. Means there is a combination of three situations are there. For some, application is allotted in full. For some, it is pro rata. For some, it is outright rejection. So in this case, suppose this is the situation, then what will be the general entry? Let us see what will be the general entry in this situation. Now see, share capital, the amount transferred will remain the same, that is 20,000. Because it is oversubscription, in case of oversubscription, at least the minimum amount will be transferred, that is 10,000 into 2, that will be transferred, because 10,000 will be obviously allotted because oversubscription is there. So share capital will be created with this 2,000 and 20,000 to share allotment account. To share allotment account, and again two bank accounts will be there. How it will be? Let us see. This 4,000 application were there and they were allotted pro rata basis in 2,000. So now see, 4,000 applications were there, means they must have paid 2 rupees per share into 2. It means they must have paid 8,000, and they have been allotted shares 2,000 only. 2,000 shares allotted into 2, that is 4,000. Means 4,000 will be left. Means out of 8,000, this is the application money. This is the application money. For 4,000 shares, they must have given 2 rupees per share, that is 8,000 they must have given. And they have been allotted only 2,000. So their money will be used in application. How much? 2,000 into 2, 4,000. Means 4,000 will be left. This extra money which is left after application is transferred to allotment account. So to share allotment account, there will be 4,000 will be transferred to share allotment account, because excess application money is 4,000. This 4,000 will be transferred to allotment account. And moreover, why this will be 4,000 will be transferred? Because 2,000 shares are there and allotment money is also 2 rupees per share, and they have been allotted 2. So 2,000 into 4,000 means they do not have to pay. This category of shareholder will not have to pay anything on allotment, because their allotment money is also 4,000 and the amount which is excess is also 4,000. So both allotment money which is due and allotment money means excess application money is also 4,000. So this category of shareholder will not pay anything in case of allotment. Now, this 3,000 shares, application for 3,000, they have not been accepted, or their application will completely rejected. They have not been allotted any shares. So their shares, their share application will be refunded in full. Means 3,000 shares into 2 rupees application money, that is 6,000. It will be refunded. Because if shares are not allotted to any applicant, if shares are not allotted to any applicant, means any share is not allotted to a single to any applicant, their full amount will be refunded. Means for 3,000 applicant, no shares were allotted, so full amount of on these 3,000 shares, that is 6,000, will be refunded, and entry will be to bank account. Means share application money refunded to those who have not been allotted any shares. This is the journal entry. These 4 scenarios we have discussed wherein oversubscription is there. Now regarding undersubscription. Regarding undersubscription. Undersubscription. Undersubscription is a situation where the number of applications received is less. When the number of applications received is less than the number of shares which have been issued. Say assuming 10,000 shares were issued and only 9,000 shares were application for 9,000 were received. Out of 10,000, 9,000 applications were issued. 10,000 shares were issued and 9,000 applications were received. Now in this case, what will happen? As we know that minimum subscription is 90%. Minimum subscription is 90%. Means a company when issued shares means 90% of the shares must be subscribed. Means sold out. Here 90% of 10,000 is 9,000. So in this case, this application, all the application will be accepted and the company can go for allotment of shares, and entry will be bank account debit to share capital account, share application account. Bank account debit to share application account. 9,000 application are received and 2 rupees is the application money. 9,000, 9 to the 18. 18,000 will be received. And this whole application money will be transferred to share capital account. Share application account debit. Share application account debit to share capital account. To share capital account. Since there is no oversubscription, that is why all those applications will be accepted and the entire application money will be transferred to share capital account. One more thing is to be noted, that in case the minimum subscription is not met, assuming instead of 9,000, 8,000 shares are only received. Application for 8,000 are received. In this way, the minimum subscription of 90% is not met. So, if this is the scenario where 90% of shares are not sold out, the entire application money will be refunded. That is 8,000 into 16,000, that will be refunded. Entire application money will have to be refunded. This is the situation of undersubscription, wherein if 90% shares are applied for, then the whole application money will be transferred to share capital account, and in case it is less than 90%, then the entire application money will be refunded. Undersubscription is a situation when the number of shares applied are less than the number of shares which have been issued.